My name is Sally Blount, and I am the Dean of the Kellogg School of Management at Northwestern University. And I'm going to start with a story. A few years ago, my daughter Haley, after she got accepted into college, decided that she wanted to take a gap year. And she proceeded to research and craft a very impressive 12-month itinerary that was going to take her to 3 projects in 3 different countries. And as she was presenting this final plan to me, I suddenly realized that my 18-year-old daughter was proposing to make her way around the world on her own, literally. And I flinched. And I told her, I'm not quite so sure I can back up this plan. And to my amazement, my strong-willed daughter didn't lash out at that moment to defend it. She stopped. And she turned to me and said, "But Mom, this is what the person I want to become would do." So as you might imagine, Haley has taught me a lot of lessons. Perhaps most importantly from this moment, she made me realize that we have a responsibility to both encourage and support young women, to be deliberate in dreaming about the people they want to become. As Kitty noted, women now make up more than half of the people entering the top universities in the United States, but still only a small fraction of CEOs, board directors, and government leaders. And at Kellogg, we've identified 3 critical pivot points where we're losing women on the way to the C-suite: the launch, the child-rearing years, and the transition to senior leadership positions. And today I'm going to focus on the launch, that critical first job after college, because I've seen a lot of troubling statistics recently from Northwestern and Harvard that show that in their first year out of college, women from these top schools are up to 50% less likely than their male peers to enter the most competitive business tracks, like investment banking and management consulting. And when I look back on my own career, I now realize how important my own first job was at BCG. It set me on the trajectory that has actually landed me as the first, and so far only, female dean of a top-ranked business school. At BCG, I was imprinted in the ways of business, I developed critical problem-solving skills, and I do still know how to write a killer PowerPoint deck. I would argue that if we want our best and brightest young women to become great leaders, we have to convince more of them that their first job has to be in business. And they have to go for those big business jobs, no matter what career they want to pursue. Business is the dominant social institution of our age. And if you don't understand business, you won't be an effective leader in any sector. I'd argue that the first job is not the time to focus on comfort, balance, or even mission. That can and should come, but later. The first job is the time in their life for these women when they need to gain credentials, take risks, travel, and land as big and bold a business opportunity as they can find. So 3 years ago, when Haley, who really does want to save the world, announced after college that she was planning to go into management consulting in Mexico City, I checked the clench in my stomach, and I listened in awe as she went on to explain that she needed to understand how business works in emerging economies, how it creates jobs and wealth, and can lift people out of poverty. I can't wait to see the woman that she will become. Thank you.